Now then guys, welcome to God's first ever God's Christmas speech for the year 2017, live here from heaven. We're going to go through a few issues and let's get rid of that music for a start. That's not God, is it? I'd like to say Merry Christmas to everybody all over the world, which I created, coming from the greatest land in the world, which is the United Kingdom. The best people in the world, and the people who brought you football, whiskey, coming from Scotland, the light bulb, so other inventors of different types of light, cat's eyes. Don't know if you understand cat's eyes anywhere else on the planet, but important. The internet. Where would we be without the British people creating the internet? Where would you get your porn from? You'd be still looking at magazines in bushes, wouldn't you? Telephones. You're the inventors of telephones. Where would you be without that? Tanks. How would you fight an effective land battle without giant murdering machines on tracks? And our greatest export that we can't forget, Prince Philip, who we all love and adore, the guy who goes around the world creating mayhem and saying stupid things, although he's a bit Dutch, Greek, stroke German, but you know, we bring you the best, even if we have to import it. So obviously, along with being one of the greatest lands on the planet, it comes with great responsibility, like inventing languages and then allowing other countries to steal them languages and use them and not speak them correctly, like America. But they didn't stop there. They then went on to nick our greatest place names, like London, which they used in Arkansas, New Britain, New York, which obviously isn't as good as proper York in Yorkshire, New England, fucking lazy, Washington, and naming Washington your capital city. If you've ever been to Washington near Newcastle, you have picked the wrong place. That place is a shithole, okay? Birmingham, Brentwood, Lincoln's a nice one, but then you named your president after it. Cheeky. Dundee in Florida. Visit Dundee. You probably wouldn't have picked that name if you'd known what it were like. Bradford in Minnesota. You know, if you're gonna nick the name Bradford, you've got low expectations for that place. And probably worst of all, Hull in Georgia. You can't have been to Hull. You've read a story about it. Because if you've been to Hull, you wanna name your town Hull. Think on, Americans. Think on. Now, I'm not going to go at America. I do like America. But this year, in 2017, you did do the greatest thing ever in politics, as you named and voted for your new president to be a game show host. That's right, Donald Trump became the most powerful man on the planet thanks to America. The most entertaining politician ever to grace the world. Not that you've not done this before.
I would always advise you to subscribe to God. In fact, if you don't subscribe to God, then you'll live a shorter life. Subscribe to God. Thank you very much.
But not the first time that you've voted celebrities in. What about Ronald Reagan, Arnold Terminator Schwarzenegger, Clint Eastwood, Jerry Springer, Jesse Ventura? All that surpassed the day that you voted George Bush II to become your president. with his bum chum from over here, Tony Blair, and they ran riot on the planet, causing war and mayhem. We remember that. Forgive you for it. Because you did the greatest thing ever. You voted for Donald Trump to become your president. Get in! Every day is full of excitement, isn't it? But enough about America and more about the UK. We've always been an open door. But lately, we have been an open door to any nutter. An open door to any cult, any religion, no matter of what morals they have or what criminal records they have. We are a total open door to crime, and it's got to stop. Partly because of Europe and the European Union, but not all their fault. Mostly because of our weak politicians, which we are responsible for voting into power. Okay? These guys who spend more time looking after people in other countries than they do looking after the problems that we've got here in the UK. Let's be selfish when we are voting. This time we got away with it by the skin of our teeth. We were very, very close to being led by Jeremy Corbyn, who's a Labour guy. Labour are the guys who got us into these problems. They're the guys who left office with a note on the Treasurer's desk saying all the money had gone. And the reason why it had gone is because we spent all our money fighting wars that we should not have been in. Wars that had nothing to do with us. We're givers. We are global givers. We're not receivers. Do you think any other country in the world is voting for politicians that are going to come and look after us in the UK? They're not. So in politics, be selfish. Vote for the guys that are going to look after us, not anybody else. That is not a policy. I just want to talk about the culture of celebrities. Stop worshipping people who have no talent. People who do absolutely nothing, who have become celebrities for no reason whatsoever. If you idolise people who do nothing, you'll become nothing. That's what you will be. Hang on a minute. But you can still follow me on YouTube and on Twitter. Obviously that would be mental if you didn't follow me. Obviously I'm real, and my talent is I created a planet, and some other planets as well, some that people don't think exist. But stop idolising pretend celebrities. It's mental. Okay, so that brings us to an end. Let's celebrate our great land of Great Britain and the world. I created the world as well, so let's celebrate that. But right here in Great Britain, let's not allow people to come in and change our cultures and our moral standards, and let's up us game in 2018 and make ourselves even better. Let's make better moral standards for our children. Let's make this place a great place. In fact, let's make Britain great again. Do you think Donald Trump's going to sue me for that? Yeah, he's a dick, innit? He's a dick. Let's use it anyway. Let's make Britain great again. If you want to put it on a red cap, great, go for it. Just leaves one thing for me to say. Merry Christmas to everybody on the planet. Let's have a great new year. Don't be doing anything bad over Christmas. You know, love thy neighbour and that. Don't be blowing up in shopping malls. Don't be crashing cars into people on bridges. It's not on. I disagree with you and wholeheartedly will come after you. I'll smite you. Okay. But Merry Christmas to everybody in the whole world. Let's end this on some karaoke with God. ancient times, walk up on England's mountains green, and was the holy Lamb of me on England's pleasant pastures seen, and did their bollocks and the words I don't know shine forth upon our clouded hills, and some more words, Jerusalem, builded here amongst those dark satanic mills. Thank you very much. 2017, goodbye, and I hope to see you all in the new year. Farewell from heaven.